Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning into UND's weather update. My name is Justin Storm. We're going to be looking at a few snow flurries throughout the area for the next handful of hours. Those will decrease overnight. We're going to drop down into the teens for Saturday, but those temperatures will rebound back into the 30s by the middle of next week. Outside of Grand Forks right now, we are looking at a few snow flurries out there. We're sitting at 26 degrees with south-southwest winds around 11 miles per hour. Across our forecast region, 30s and 20s throughout much of the area, 26 again in Grand Forks, 27 in Fargo, and those winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour, strongest throughout the central part of North Dakota. We're going to see these winds begin to work their way into the valley as we go over the next handful of hours and overnight, and they'll be sticking around over the next couple of days, gusting up to 30 or 20 to 30 miles per hour. Scattered snow flurries tonight throughout much of the region. We'll see them in the Red River Valley. Those will diminish as we go overnight, and they will push through central Minnesota. No real accumulation to be concerned about with that, and we'll see those clouds decrease as well overnight. Going throughout the day of Thursday, mostly sunny out there with a high in those low to mid 30s throughout much of the forecast region, but breezy again with winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Going into Friday, we'll see those clouds increase with a chance of snow as a cold front begins to work its way through, and as we go into our weekend, that's going to push our high temperatures into those upper teens and low 20s, but they will rebound into the middle of next week. For those future temperatures and winds, we're going to drop into the teens tonight. Again, those winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour to the north and northwest. We'll warm up close to around 35 degrees for tomorrow, and then those winds will still be gusting up to 30 miles per hour. We'll see temperatures hold pretty steady overnight in those mid to upper 20s, and then for our Friday, we'll see those try to get to 40 degrees. But again, after this cold front begins to work its way down, you can see that colder air up there. It's going to work its way into the area. Nothing too much to be concerned about. High temperatures for Saturday will be around 17 degrees. Tonight, a low of 17, those clouds will be clearing as well as those flurries diminishing, west winds around 10 to 20. And as those temperatures fall, we're going to see those roadways get a little slick out there. So even if the roadways are not slick, the bridges could get a little slick or icy before those roadways actually do, just because of that cold air working its way above and below it. So just remember those roadway or the bridges and overpasses are going to freeze before our roads actually do. And throughout the forecast region, teens and cloudy conditions throughout much of the area. Again, we're going to be looking at breezy conditions going into tomorrow with winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. However, it's going to be nice and warm. We'll see a high of 35 and partly to mostly cloudy conditions. And across our forecast region, 30s and 40s throughout much of the area. A lot of sun throughout much of the Red River Valley, North and South Dakota. We'll see a little bit of cloud cover up into the northeastern part of Minnesota. And for a 7-day forecast, like I said, we'll cool down to around 16 on Saturday with partly cloudy conditions. A lot of sun throughout the rest of our week, and as we go into the middle of next week, we might even get another chance of seeing 40 degrees.